Hour of the birthday, you know I love a party, and God knows I'm always the last to leave. But if you are not calling on this television, actually, Leah and I were just talking during game night. We actually have fewer televisions available than they thought we would sell in this hour.
True.
You all know, Leah, and you bring the best electronics to us. But boy, when it comes to the fastest growing brand, the #1 name in smart televisions in America, really the brand to watch, if it will.
True.
We have it here, and we have it in final quantities only for this hour, only for this show. And, you know, the truth is, Leah, you can't let that price fool you.
It's true.
VIZIO does things in televisions that no one else is doing at this price.
It's true, period. Because VIZIO is #1 for a reason.
Yes.
When it comes to the quality of the television, when it comes to a smart television, when it comes to the fastest growing brand, you're looking at it, and there's a reason. VIZIO is #1, not only in the quality of the television that you're going to see, but in the fact that you are getting a smart TV. What does that mean? That means with one touch of this little icon on your remote control, you are now going to be connected to the internet, which means you have hundreds, oh no, make that thousands of different television channels. Think of each one of these little tiles as a television station, if you will. And then when you think of each one of them as a television station, you open up one of them, and underneath you have countless television shows that have countless television episodes with countless seasons and countless years underneath them. So you're going to be able to watch whatever it is that you want to watch whenever you want to. If you want to open up something like Netflix and you want to be able to watch your favorite shows there, you can do that for a small amount a month. Or if you want to watch just the free programming alone, think about it. Every single day on the internet, it's exploding, right? Our universe is exploding, but our universe on the internet is exploding as well. It's getting better every single day. So now everything that you want to watch on TV gets better every single day because there's more of it. With VIZIO, you're looking at the fastest growing brand. Now let's talk about brands.
Yeah, that's big.
So in the world of electronics, brands are important because it's not just about hiring a supermodel. You'll never hear VIZIO hiring a sports, champion or some kind of supermodel. What they do is they put their money into the quality of the television. What they do is they use word-of-mouth marketing. This is the good old American standard. There's a reason why in 13 years, VIZIO has become #1. Not just #1 in the fastest growing or the #1 sales television, but also in the customer satisfaction.
Yeah,
and that's not just customer service. That's people that are happy with it, even if they had to contact customer service.
I do want to point out, we're going to show you how few of these we have remaining, because no kidding, we actually have fewer than we were supposed to sell in this hour. So the final 257, of course, the problem with that quantity left is that it does not take into account the hundreds of people who are joining us. And I have to say, because I've been, Leah and I have both been doing and working in this industry for decades, I have never seen a television with these features for this price. And yes, it's a great price, but it's the quality of the picture. There is a reason that VIZIO is the fastest growing smart TV brand in America. And I'm talking about whether you compare it to the S brands out there or T brands. There are a lot of great television brands, of course, but VIZIO is really going toe-to-toe with the competition and surpassing what the others are doing because they're also meeting the consumer's needs.
It's true.
So this is more than just a great price. It's an amazing picture and amazing features.
Because of the experience. So what happens, think of it as a recipe. I know you like to cook, right? So it's all about having all of those components come together synergistically to deliver that quality experience for you. So when you walk through that checklist of everything that you want to have, first of all, let's talk about size. Because in a television, that really matters. It wasn't that long ago that a 32-inch TV was probably the most popular size in a TV in the United States. But when you jump from a 32-inch to a 50-inch, do you realize you jump exponentially? Because it's measured diagonally, you're looking at almost 4 times the viewable space. But you know what? It's not just about the fact that it's bigger. It's about the fact that it's better. You actually have divisions of this television that have algorithms that are written into each one of those pixels. So as that video is coming onto the screen, it's as though the screen is interpreting interpreting the video that you see. It's just the way that the producer and the director intended it to be. You put that together with a 5 million to 1 contrast ratio, which is deeper, darker, richer blacks, brighter, whiter whites, a 178-degree viewing angle, so there's never a bad seat in the house. The detail that you see even on the antenna, on that butterfly, and as you dim the lights in the studio, this is how you're going to watch it at home, right? You're going to watch that movie. I was just watching The Breakfast Club.
Yes.
I just took a step back in time. It was like, oh my goodness, just stepping back into my high school years. And it was amazing to just get lost, whether you're watching time-lapse videography, whether you're watching scenery, if you're watching some of those shows that are coming out pretty soon when it comes to the sporting events, it's like you're sitting at that 50-yard line. It's like you are right there front row for that concert. It's like you're right there at that reality show. It's amazing the detail that you see with 16.7 million colors and amazing 1080p quality. You're going to have a television here that you don't just watch for years, but you watch for decades. As a matter of fact, the experts are telling us with VIZIO, what you're looking at here is something that you could not just be watching in the year 2015, but how about 2020, 2025, 2030? Because of the quality of this television, you are going to now be watching some of the state-of-the-art videography and technology that literally is here for you now, but is available for you in the future to grow with you year after year. And by that I mean you're going to have 3 HDMI inputs, so you can use this for your gaming technology because of lightning fast response time. You're going to be able to have a beautiful screen that is absolutely edge-to-edge, full array LED. And when we're talking LED, those are light emitting diodes.
Right.
Every little nook and cranny and crevice and pixel is going to have this beautiful reaction. So you have an algorithm written into those pixels that literally interprets the video as you see it. So as you're watching those nature scenes, you're going to see them come to life in a way that you've never seen possible. As you're watching just how fast and how reactive the television is, it's literally as though you are watching that video when you're right there. When you're watching a scene like this, it's like you're just there in Italy soaking it all up.
It is. Hey, I do have to point out, though, something that will not be here is this birthday price. So these are the final quantities. It is your last airing. This turns into a pumpkin at the stroke of midnight. As an aside, Anthony Sullivan, who's coming up with the X5, is buying this. I mean, he really is. He's actually taking video of the video. He'll be up, speaking of final quantities, with the H2O, the X5 mop, which if you want to destroy, if you want to eradicate, not cover up, eradicate that bacteria and E. coli and salmonella in your home, you have to stick around to see what Sully's going to talk about. But if you shop after this show, you do not get this price, you do not get this free shipping, and you don't get that flex pay. So we'll show you that quantity left one more time. Basically, we're saying 10 minutes or sellout. So if you are not one of the next 247 people who call, we actually wanted more televisions than we had available. So it is every man and woman for themselves. And I will tell you this, it's interesting because since Leah debuted VIZIO here at HSN, and I know she lobbied to do that because it is the fastest growing brand and really the most respected brand for those of us in the know when it comes to smart TVs. But when we do a VIZIO television, inevitably one of our engineers always finds a reason to come into the studio. And these are guys who have been around tens of thousands, tens of millions of dollars worth of professional HD equipment in a broadcast studio. And everybody's jaw drops. We see the price and we get excited, but when they see the picture and the features,
it's stunning. It is stunning. It's like you walk into that big box store and you look at all the televisions on the wall and you say, that's the one I want. And I remember like it was yesterday when my brother-in-law actually introduced me to this brand of televisions, into VIZIO. And he's been a technology guru for literally decades. And I remember when the brand just started, it was about 13 years ago, and he, about 10 years ago, said to me, you got to watch this brand. He showed me the big screen TV, and I got to tell you, I was a brand snob at the time. I was like, what are you talking, what's VIZIO? I never heard of VIZIO. But you know what? After I saw the quality of that television, after I realized the quality that you could achieve in your own home, I was blown away. And then, when VIZIO came to us here at HSN, I called the executives personally and I said, I want to represent this brand. And I'm so glad that I did, because when I did, and I met with the marketing team and I talked with them, and they give me all of the brand history, and they talk to us about how impressed they are about how hard their engineers work to deliver for you not only the right quality components, but how they all come together. That's the beauty of the VIZIO brand. They hold themselves to a higher bar. You're not going to see them in huge television ads and campaigns and hiring all kinds of marketing people, but you know what they're going to see? You're going to see them do? Deliver on the promise. That's why they are #1 in the country right now when it comes to the quality of the television. And the beauty of it is you have all of those technical specs. So let's walk through those.
Okay. By the way, now we have the last 238, and I have to stress, it is a race to the finish line. It is 7 minutes or sell out. I know you see that the flex pay and the shipping expire, but by the way, the price expires as well, because it's the grand finale of the birthday. We have 1 hour and counting. 1 hour left of the birthday, and that means that price it's done. We are charging you $100 more after this show. Oh, and one other thing before Leah demonstrates some more features. Free 2-year warranty. I can't believe that I've waited this long to, ballyhoo that. That's like a $200 gift with your purchase. And you want to talk about a company that stands behind their product? They aren't giving away 2-year warranties free at the store.
Nobody else has it.
No one.
It's only here at HSN. It's exclusive to us here at HSN, and they're #1 in customer satisfaction. So not only are they going to give you that warranty, but they're going to make sure that you're happy with the quality of the television. So let's walk through. First of all, did I happen to mention it's a smart TV?
Yeah.
If you're going to buy this television or any TV on the marketplace, you want to have a smart TV. It's the convergence that you've been hearing about when it comes to the internet and a television. So think of it this way. Each one of these little tiles that you see me kind of scrolling through here, think of it as a television station. Each one of those television stations has countless television shows. So what do you want to watch? You don't have to set a DVR. You don't have to watch on somebody else's time. Whether you love weather or you love sports or you love movies, whatever it is you want to watch, you are now going to be able to watch on your time, on your schedule, wherever you want to watch it. And the beauty of it is, it's literally there at your disposal. You want to watch local news in Minneapolis or here KDFW and Channel 4 in Dallas, you're going to be able to do that. The beauty of it is, whether it's local television, whether it's network television, whether it is Netflix, if you choose to upgrade, you are now going to have the world of the internet. There are thousands upon thousands of shows. If you have children, you need to have this television. Because when you have internet television, there's no commercials. You're able to watch high-quality educational programming. If you love sports, you're going to be able to watch sports television programming to the nth degree. You're like sitting on that 50-yard line every single day, whether it's golf, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, whatever it is you love to watch. And not only that, but you have countless inputs. Think about this. If you love high quality, if you love beautiful detail and beautiful clarity, it's like you're not just watching the experience, it's like you're part of the experience.
You know what, it's so funny. If I didn't know better, I would say that I was watching a 3D movie.
It's like you're there.
I mean, I really did. It's like you're immersed.
It's like you're flying.
It's like you're inside the event. It's like you're inside, the stadium. It's like you're inside the movie. So the problem is, I know there you see the 5-minute clock on your screen. It is 5 minutes or sell out. We now have the final 220. Of course, that quantity left does not take into account the hundreds of people who are joining us in the various forms of ordering. So final 220, if every single person who is joining us is getting just 1 television, because this offer is so good, you could almost buy 2 for what you would spend for 1 if you were shopping at retail. We probably have the last 24, give or take, if every single person is buying only 1 of these. So you should try it. Yes, it's jaw-dropping depending on what television you're watching it at home. But Leah, the reality is you got to see the picture in person to really appreciate it.
You absolutely do, because you're looking at full array LED backlighting. Let's talk about LED. Each one of the little lights inside this television are going to give you the highest end quality. What you're looking at here is literally a glowing television. I remember when LED was first introduced at CES. It was a little teeny tiny, like 8-inch screen, and they were ushering through so many people that were going through there. Look at this. Now, it's like you're watching that movie in your own home.
Yeah.
Great quality.